Hello everyone, welcome back to a series that I don't think anyone's watched like the last two, which is completely fine actually, because I'm doing this for my own uh, heckin' enjoyment, I guess. That's interesting. Cannot read properly. Life of Undefined. Uh, I'm going to record level 7 and level 8, so I do know roughly how to kill my squares. I know how to splice in an array. One thing you will see is that the correct individuals stay when an individual dies, but their names will actually update. So if square 3 dies, square 4 becomes square 3. So it's a little interesting, but the new square 3 is where the old square 4 was. So it doesn't like just delete if square three's life goes to 0, it doesn't delete square 6 because square 3 is at life 0. It still deletes square 3, but it renames them, which is very fun. And you can see it also returns an error after a few of them have died. So I got to figure out where my error is. But let's go ahead and play this. So this is purposeful death. Purposeful being I have not coded them to go chase the health. You can see I'm trying to, yep, there goes square 0. But square 0 now has become there. That one died. And now square 3 is about to die. Yep. So it's still here. I'll play it again. So it's still figuring out some stuff, but this is killing them. And it's purposeful because I want them to die. So there are once I code back in to go to yep, there it goes. Once I code back in for them to go to the correct location of the health, they are not supposed to die until I then code in aggression and stuff like that, which I actually, using this code, I took working code that I had. Wonder if I can just get rid of that little I think that's it. Yeah, okay. There goes the red thing. I actually, the code that includes them going to the health actually worked for at least 10 minutes without killing any squares. So it's not perfect. I think it killed a square after 10 minutes. No, never mind. So I changed where health or food spawns. So they actually accidentally killed a friend by going to the food and pushing them up across the barriers that killed them. So that wasn't fun. But no, I've actually got some fairly you can see that interaction right there, by the way. So a square came in here, a square came in there, and they bounced back in the same or in the opposite X direction. They're not supposed to do that. Here, I'll show it again. This is also not randomized, so I know it's going to happen, which is good to an extent. Like obviously out there, right there, that interaction is not a fluid bounce, so I still want that. But as you can see, they don't glitch into each other, which is good. And yeah, I guess that's it. Kind of a small level, but very important level. One of the things you have to do when you introduce health is have a outcomes. So you have to have death if you have health, which only makes sense. And I am right now trying to code a better code reproduction, and level 8 will be a spontaneous generation. I know how to create squares. I know how to push into an array, which is easy enough. You'll see I actually, no, you know what? You'll see in the next level if you join me for that one. So this was death, and as you can see, I've got a little bit left to do with it. This happens because, I don't know. It should only happen if all the squares leave, but for some reason it's happening if 2 of them or 3 of them leave, which is incorrect. So we will see. Let's see, what did I add? Oh, I'll at least show you the code that I used. We have life. There we go. Okay. That's food. Oh, I also changed food to F. I already had squares S. Health I kept there because I think there is an H already. Oh yeah, height. So I can't do height of Y because that just, so right now that is health, and I got to figure out how to correctly abbreviate that, because although this looks like a mess to you, it's so much simpler to write in my little notepad instead of going squares IX minus squares JX plus squares J. It's just doing SIX SJX. So much nicer. But I mean, that's just for me to be able to look at, so this code doesn't this code doesn't extend down here. Like, it's not that big. It's condensed. It's lovely. So this is food pushing. Like if a square goes over food, the food jumps by -80 x and -40 y. Let's see. Else if square x else if square I life is less than or equal to 0, square splice I, which is why it gets rid of the last one. So it's splicing off the end, and it will also add to the end of the array. And it splices 1, although it does not splice the individual, it just splices the number, which is interesting. Or it does not splice the individual at the end, just the number at the end, and it splices the correct individual, which is interesting. I don't know why I have it tied to food, because I have if life is greater than 0, and hop bop bop, and health moves, else if the what is this, is less than food, then it goes to food, else if oh, do I have this twice? Hold on. Grand 0 bop bop hop hop. What if I wait a minute, what if I do that? Does that break it? Hold on. Now I gotta see if it goes down to 0, because it's recalling life and it didn't like that. But now it's not recalling life. Let's see if they all die out. It should kill them all now. 4. Nope. Still cannot read life. Oh. Why does it stop with square 3? Why? Interesting enough. I'll have to figure that out. But until then, I've gone on way too long. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you stay alive, unlike my squares, and I hope you join me next week for spontaneous generation, which is disproven. So until then, have a wonderful week, and I'll catch you back here. Well, you know what? I have no idea when square videos come out. They come out whenever they want to. So I might see you next week for another square video. I might see you I don't know. Whenever I see you, I hope you're doing well. Bye.